One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Big Red and the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky and Bowling Green. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida International Panthers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Hilltoppers will put total leather to crank us up. Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Panthers offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Going to the running game. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. On the move at the 30. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fires.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
So Western Kentucky's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Makes the grab. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Wants to throw on first down. It's on target and complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wants to throw again. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. The Hilltoppers are rolling down the field. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Going to try to get it himself. They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
And the Hilltoppers will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Wants to throw on 3rd. Grabbed over the middle. It's Punga. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly complete. At the 45 on his way. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Florida International. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Florida has the lead right now, but those Gator chomps haven't come easy. They're in a tight one. They're up by 4 over Georgia. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Back to pass.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the gun, the running back has it. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. To the ground with the back. Turning it on. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Panthers.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board.
14, Western Kentucky, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He'll sneak it. Gets it past the marker.
Yeah, no mystery there. Third down, just let the quarterback keep it himself. How about the push up front by the offensive line to help get that first?
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Hilltoppers come to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
This time there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row. Out of the gun, the inside give. Breaks into the open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground, their third sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
The Hilltoppers will punt it away on 4th down. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. The Florida International offense is back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. They'll move the wide receiver. Now they'll run the draw. There he goes. Touchdown, Panthers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play came on a 61-yard touchdown run.
0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hold, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Let's talk for just a second about Western Kentucky. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
Number 18.
And the Hilltoppers line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Leaves it with the running back. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Second down, he'll throw it. They'll run the screen. Still on his feet at the 40. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. They'll go back to the ground. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Panthers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. To the ground, he's got it again. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the tight end. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Quick completion on the out. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw again. Oh, man, almost picked off in the end zone. What a red zone stop that would have been. It's third down. Looking to throw for it. He's got it on the move. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up first and goal. He's looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Going to sling it on second down. Looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Using the quick game. Touchdown, FIU. A great catch and run for 6.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Florida is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far in the Swamp. They're up by 4 over Georgia. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. To the air on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Singleton. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The Hilltoppers want to move quickly. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Catch in the middle, it's Fox. Bounced off his feet. And the Hilltoppers line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Singleton. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Brings up second down.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Pulls it in, it's Beebe. It'll be third and long.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. The Hilltoppers send out the punt unit. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at LT Smith Stadium.
And the Panthers will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much,
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
And the Hilltoppers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Got him downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Running back searching for a hole. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Oh, what a cut! He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Slithers into space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Hilltoppers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. It's good. Easy call for the refs.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They'll try the run. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll try to pop the draw. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Fires to the tight end. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They've got the screen set up. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Panthers are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got him. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Vaughn. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. FIU mounting a threat in the red zone.
Brings up second down.
They'll give it to the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Touchdown, Florida International. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Aggressive, 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 man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting showdown in the Pac-12 today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Cal is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Aaron Rodgers should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by 10 to UCLA. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Off the boot, looking for his man. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Under fire. Fires downfield. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, running back gets to give. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. We've reached the break. It's FIU with the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. A designed run for the quarterback. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! And they take it in for 6 more points. The lead gets bigger here in the 4th quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Get it out on the screen. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Beebe. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Quarterback on the keeper. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game.
Result of the play is a turnover.
The give on the inside. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out quickly. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. And the Panthers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Now the play fake. Scrambling away.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Works the middle. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. On 1st and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Panthers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Western Kentucky, 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a... Turning it on! They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30. It's 3rd and short. From the gun. Wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Hilltoppers will bring the punt team onto the field. And the returner is stopped. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Power football with the run. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep... It's a fumble! And he was able to get back on top of it. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the 1st down marker. Punt is on its way. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the 4th quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they are getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
The Hilltoppers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. got it behind the line. It's Beebe. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Third down coming up.
From the gun, running back on the move. They stop him again, and not only that, they've made this fourth down that much harder. And the Hilltoppers will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
And you want that clock to run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive. Breaks into the open. He's at the 20. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
56, Western Kentucky, 3.
He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Burke.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Hilltoppers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Creates a little space. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
It's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. Put up a bunch of points and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.